struggling to fight that feeling, just grab a cocktail, it'll help. But seriously, you are on vacation, do not waste this last day. I know people often, they get preoccupied with travel plans or packing or thoughts about getting back to work, getting back to the house, the kids, the pets, stick insects, whatever you've left at home, right? Friends, you are on vacation until you make it home. So relax. Do not waste a single moment. Get a second ice cream. Go and grab one of those pizzas. Do things that are fun. Because tomorrow, many of you are going to be heading home. So make the most of this vacation. If you've not ridden Bolt, get on the roller coaster. If you've not been down the water slides, get down the water slide, Grandma. But do things that are worth remembering. And my last piece of advice, and for those of you that have sailed with me, you know I'm passionate about this. Do not waste time folding your dirty laundry. My mom used to do it. We'd go on vacation. My mom would fold the dirty clothes to put them back into the luggage.
She would fold your laundry after the end of the cruise.
She'd fold the dirty clothes to pack them in the suitcase, right? It's a waste of time. They are just going in the machine when you get home. Stuff it, zip it, forget about it. Right? Words to live by.
It's a very good piece of advice there. It's moving right there.
Stuff it, zip it, forget about it. And I know, my mom would argue that the suitcase, the luggage wouldn't close if everything wasn't folded. It's got to be compressed, it's got to be neat, it's got to be folded. Rubbish. Sit on it, zip it, forget about it. And Mike, if it doesn't close, go up to the buffet, eat some more, come back, sit on it again. If it doesn't close, repeat that final step until it closes. But do not fold those dirty clothes. Right, I'm done. Let's see.
You got very passionate about that.
I am. It's the biggest waste of time. Why would you fold dirty clothes? They're going in the machine. They're going to get washed. They're going to get dried. They'll get pressed later. Doesn't matter. They get wrinkled, schminkled. They're dirty. You're not going to put them on again.
Just never seen you so passionate about that. I didn't know you were so passionate about dirty laundry.
It's the most stressful part of my job, knowing that there's people out there that are going to ignore this advice. I see this lady with her arms folded. She's like, I'm going to first, I suppose, TV show here on board. We're going to go live to every TV around the ship, channel 14 in the cabins, live to the big screen on the Lido deck. And you're a fundamental piece of this puzzle because we need energy and enthusiasm from you. So in just a moment, we're going to roll the titles. Thank you, whoever squealed. I appreciate it. Thank you. We're going to roll the titles. Please clap along to the theme song. And when the music stops, that's your turn to start screaming, shouting, whooping, and hollering as if we are Oprah Winfrey and you are going to get a free car. I don't know how we tell them they're not. Okay. Friends, are we ready? Let's roll the titles, get ready to clap along. Here we go. When the music stops, you go wild, you go crazy. Celebration family, good morning. Coming to you live from Celebration Central. This is The Wave with me, Lee, your cruise director, and
Mike, your other cruise director. First time we're ever going to get this tape.
I love it. I love it. How are you doing, Mike?
I'm doing pretty good this morning. How are you doing?
I'm great. I had a late night last night.
A little bit of a late night.
You were partying. I was doing paperwork.
I was with you.
You're watching Bubba's Cruise and Concerts. Like and subscribe.
I can't remember if I've got a detailed version of this. I think I did, but just in case we'll do another short one. Pretty detailed. We've got the hot tubs, the chairs, the bushes. Here's the Atlanta pool area there. I forgot to say, these windows here will change. And they have a little show they do several times, not an interactive show. So like that one will be different than that one. So it makes it really, we got too much about it, but I saw one or two of them. It's actually a pretty unique little show we got there. So that's another small, I'll try to include that. I was going to my room today. I have not seen this all week, so I assume it's not been here, which is deck 9. And you see like the mid elevators. And I see this right here. So I'm really curious to know who is in room 9501, but I don't.
Don't know.
I kind of want to knock on it just to see, just to see who's in.
The party was last night. You're too late.
Uh-oh, that's my luck. It is 2 o'clock and you see the amount of people that are made for that. There's nobody out here. It is as windy as I've ever seen it. It's crazy how windy and cold it is. People getting ready. Funny story that Lee told during the Q&A thing was he said somebody asked him on one of his older ships, I asked about the bread was made on board, and they said the guy was being sarcastic. He said, no, it's flown in every night with a helicopter, and that's why you see the bread, that's why you see the net on the pool deck. He said the guy went up and complained and wanted a cash value refund while the helicopter waking him up. Go get your jacket.
We're getting close to Florida. My husband woke up and he said it was 38 degrees there.
Yeah, if you have many opportunities on sea.
Please be advised guests are not allowed under any circumstances to be a dinosaur on the ship.
I don't think there is a line on the customs form old prehistoric animals.
Did someone turn on the heat? It's gonna blow! Let's get out of here!
I'll get you on course to your next destination.
Can we just skip ahead to the air conditioning and jacuzzi time period?
Now arriving in the year 10,023.
Pretty good. It is quite a bit of shrimp. The noodles, I call them a little bit rubbery, but I don't know if that's the right word for it. But I like it a lot better than shebang for lunch. So I would eat her again, but since it's the last day, I'll say it's not happening right now.
But we still have our own triggers. So just be wary of that system.
Italian restaurant.
Because I recently became a social worker at the school.
You know, so. Yeah,
And that kind of
does have a pretty good amount of shrimp and chicken, shrimp and sausage.
That come with this big rap sheet, and I'm talking to the kid, and I'm like, no, he just went through a divorce. This child just went through a divorce. He's angry, and he don't need all of these things.
Beef nuggets, which sounds like a medical condition, but it's actually like a cereal-based sweet snack. I'm sorry, sir, you've got a bad case of the beef nuggets. Apply this ointment 3 times a day, you'll be fine. That's not why I was off work. I didn't have the beef nuggets, okay? Please write it on Facebook if anyone asks, what happened to your cruise directors? Like, you got a case of beef nuggets. This is not an ad for Bucky's.
Now, you said you're from Philly, right? Let me ask you, Pat's or Gina's?
No, hold on.
Diamond and Platinum reunion party, or should I say welcome back? Again, and again, and again. Friends, it's a delight to be here hosting you. Have you had a good cruise? I mean, you are the people that know how to cruise, right? You cruise time and time again. You've seen this company grow. Did anyone cruise on the original Celebration? A dinky little thing, and now look at us, we've all grown up. And we're continuing to grow and expand, both as a company and physically, because the food is delicious. But friends, you already knew that. Now at these parties, it's an honor and privilege to get to introduce our lineup of senior officers. They couldn't let you cruise with us without one more time coming out to say thank you. Now I truly believe that nobody should enter the stage in silence. So if you would be so kind, can I ask you to put your hands together for our senior officers as I bring them out one more time this cruise. So, we've got our beverage operations manager, Millian, responsible for all of the ship's bar. The unexpected always seems to happen, and whether it's bad weather when you're expecting sunshine, maybe a missed port, a delayed arrival, a sick cruise director, all sorts of things happen, right? But you cruise and you've got tales to tell. And I've said it this morning, and I've said it a couple of times already, but one thing that you can take away from this cruise is that you can say that you saw Mike when he was thrown in at the deep end, had no time to prepare, because one day he will be doing this job, I do not doubt it, around the fleet. So you can say, I was there, I was on that one with you, Mike, when you were a hatchling, right? Hashtag hatchling Mike could take the internet by storm. Now also at these parties, it is customary that we share facts and figures. Do you want some facts and figures? Okay, so this cruise, we've had 5,697 guests, 1,757 team members, which is a lot of people, 7,454 in total. That is a lot of people. My first cruise ship I ever worked on held about 500. We've got lifeboats that hold the same amount of people now. Now, there were 1,004 invitations sent out to this party, meaning 1,004 Diamond and Platinum cruisers sailing with us. Right? That's a lot. 187 of them, Diamond. 815, Platinum. So how about we start to recognize your loyalty and your achievements? If you've got a platinum card and you're able to, stand up right now, let's see you. Really sobering conversation with Pavel, our hotel director, this cruise, about our team members and the amount of time that we actually spend, the amount of our life that we spend on these ships, and we spend more time with you than we do with our blood family. So when we call you family, and I understand that sometimes cynical minds think, family, right? But genuinely, for those of you that come back time and time again, for those of you that connect with, some of you are actual family to the crew as well, but for those of you that come back time and time again, we connect, we share bonds, we have a certain familiarity that's a beautiful thing. And whether it's your entertainment team, your bar team, your waiters, your cabin stewards, I'm sure there's at least one crew member in this family that's special to you, right? John Heel talks about it all the time, our appreciation and pride in that connection, and that is truly, for me, what sets Carnival apart. I'm going to make a shocking confession to you right now. My name is Lee Mason. I'm a Carnival cruise director, and I once took a cruise on Royal Caribbean. My mum booked it, she booked it. I was a teenager, I was 16, right? However, as soon as, I'm gonna have to wash my mouth out, I know. But as soon as I came to Carnival and I experienced what fun ships really were, I didn't want to go anywhere else. And I knew this is where I needed to be. It's addicting. But what I love as well is that look around this room right now. We all come from different walks of life, different states, some of us different countries, right? But we all share a love of cruising, of fun, of connection, of enjoyment, of escapism, of liberation, of freedom. Fun is different to everyone. And I'm so glad that I get to share in your fun. You are the reason why we love doing what we do. You are the reason why we do say goodbye to our families and friends, right? So thank you. Thank you not only for making this company great and of course booking and supporting us and making our ships bigger and bigger and bigger, but on a personal level, on a human level, thank you for letting us share your birthdays, anniversaries, honeymoons, weddings. We have highs and we have lows that we share together, right? I'm pretty sure, who celebrated at least one birthday on a cruise ship? What a great day, your day, and you come and share it with us. And I'm sure that there are people in this room that have got cruise partners that now sail with them in their hearts and in their minds, right? And this is a beautiful thing that we share, and a place where we belong and you can do exactly what you want to do. You don't have to make your bed and all of that good stuff. It's pretty awesome, right? But don't lose sight of why you love cruising, because sometimes it becomes a thing that we do. We just cruise because we cruise, because we got a good deal. Because that PVP, Brian called me. I don't know Brian, by the way. Brian called me and he said he's booked me. Sometimes you don't even choose to cruise, right? People just phone you and say, we've got you a deal, you've got a cabin, you're going. But don't lose sight of why you love cruising. So, what we're going to do in just a moment is open the floor, because I'd love to hear from you. Now, we've taken a look back down memory lane and Esper, stories of the original ships, but today, I'd love you to tell us why you love cruising. Same video. Today, you were some of the first people to see the new, it's the original, you know what I mean, but all of the ships are there now. So let's start it with some showbiz flair. Everyone say, lights, lights. Camera, and action. Roll the new video.
From day one, this was the feeling of family. It's a wonderful feeling.
Eating the final meal. My stupid gimbal broke, so I'm having to go old school right now. We had a terrible time with the show. It started early, so probably going to miss. Already missed 2 of those. Might even miss the 3rd one. Make Alaska night. So really the only major thing to do, and it kind of messed up, kind of misjudged the time. I'm going to quickly eat here. And this is.
That one is. You get it? Yeah, he loves.
The baked Alaska.
He has a nice mouth.
As always, seems like it shrunk a little bit. Seems to be harder. That's what she said. Than normal.
Brandon, this is okay.
Something weird happening. Well, not weird, but I rushed through dinner because I went late on it. Because I wanted to get to the Festival Nation shows, and I get there and they've been canceled. If I would have known they've been canceled, I would have just wait after they were done, which was like 8 o'clock. So it's down. But you know, just something weird. It's like a lot of stuff's been canceled. I'll just let my thoughts on that. And there's been several times that have been canceled like that. And now there's literally not much, no show at all going on today when they were jam packed. I don't know, it's just odd there. That's a little bit of a negative, but the food was really good tonight. I mean, baked Alaska maybe slightly worse than normal, but as far as the soup, the best soup I've had all week. The pork loin was probably one of the best meats I've had all week. But food was good, but the show part was odd. There's not too much going on now, so I guess I'll just listen to Regie for the rest of the night. That's really it, other than some comedy.
Thank you very much, Henry. From Blinky.
Another thing, they do have carpet here.
I know what to do. I should know you're for me.
If you're talking to me, what I want is you to call somebody else, run anywhere else, watching you back like you can't relax. You're trying to be true, you look like a fool to me. Tell me why you have to go and make things so complicated. I see the way you're acting like a But you become somebody else, run everyone else, watching you back like you can't relax. You try to be cool, you look like a fool to me. Well, tell me why you have to go and make things so complicated. I see the way you're acting like somebody else got to be persuaded. And I fight to see what you want. It's all been done before, and if you could only let it be, you see somebody else from everywhere, watching you back. If you can relax and try to be cool, you look like a fool to me. Tell me why you have to go and make things so complicated. I see the way you're acting like somebody else got me frustrated. And I start to miss you, and you fall and fall, but you get me intimidated too. Honestly, I'm honestly, you never wanna find your failure. No, no. Thank you very much. Give yourself a little applause. And one of our influencers.
It proves like you need to really have baked Alaskas and beignets. Too much.
We are one, a beautiful show. I love this show. It takes us all around the world. It celebrates the different cultures and festivals globally. We follow it with all you need is love. Oh, she's gone. Your girlfriend walked out on you. Well, all Mike needs is love. 805. It's a wonderful concert from your playlist performers, some of the greatest love songs of all times. And 820, united in song. One final set from our center stage singers and band. Songs all about togetherness and unity. A wonderful way to wrap up this vacation experience. Now, if people want to laugh, where can they go tonight?
Tonight, Grand Spectrum Theater, we have your comedy tonight with your comedy club host Trevor, and also happening at 7:45, we got Kim Harrison all the way in the front of the ship deck, 6 and 7 forward, and then coming up at 9:45, we got DJ Cooch finishing off the cruise. You have had two amazing comedians this cruise. Kim Harrison is honestly one of my favorite. I worked with her on the Paradise. She was hilarious there, absolutely hilarious. DJ Cooch, I had him on Horizon a few years ago when I was comedy.
No, don't like that. I set myself up for that one, right? That one. I mean, he's a lot taller than me, and he's. So anyway, he's going to be playing. We're moving on. He's going to be playing in the piano bar from 8:30 until late. Mambo Magic.
Mambo Magic in the Havana bar today. They'll be in there from 9 o'clock all the way till 12:30. They stay up late.
Mambo Magic has stayed up late. They're gonna fiesta with the best. Listen, you're still on vacation, right? You can sleep when you get home. Sleep on the plane. As long as you're not driving, sleep in the car. Friends, stay up late tonight. Party. Hit the piano bar. Hit the Havana bar. Go to the nightclub. The nightclub opens at 10 with DJ Omi. DJ Q takes over at 11. We're gonna party. We're gonna celebrate. Right? Cool and the Gang said it. We're gonna celebrate and party with you. Come on now, celebration. You realize that neither of us can sing. Anyway, stay up tonight, make the most, have your dinner, take your photographs. Also, don't forget to go to the photo gallery on deck 8 and check out your photograph. The inaugural comedy club host on board this ship, a huge honor. He's worked really hard. He's got incredible energy. So friends, for those punchline and comedy fans, come on out, let's give him a send-off because he's been working so hard as well. And JJ is going to be our comedy club host next week.
JJ's going to be stepping on in.
This has turned into like actual news. I don't know why we do this, but they do it on the news, right? They shuffle papers. Cruise news that you can't use. Right, also, music.
I'm sorry. I thought you wanted music, I'm sorry.
It sounded painful. Like music, what's happening? Who's out and about around the ship? Up on the Lido deck, we've got Neil and DJ Q throughout the day. Music playing right through until 5:15. Who's in Latitude's bar today?
Who we got? We got Coral String Trio from 2:30 in Latitude's bar, and then coming up we got Regie at 8:15. My fault. 8:15 in Latitude's bar, right there in the gateway.
And she's playing through till 11.
She's there all night.
In the Golden Jubilee, Oscar Alejandro from 4:45, and then Paul joins the fun at 7:45. Paul's got a one-man show tonight. It's called One Man Band. I don't know if you've seen a lot of like guitarists and soloists. Ed Sheeran.
Oh, wow, quite a crowd today. Eh? Well, how are we doing? Did you enjoy the cruise? Yes. Shall we let last it a bit longer, a couple of days more? Shall we go to New York? Let's go. It's gonna be cold in Miami. Can you think how it's gonna be in New York? It's gonna be even colder, no? So I really like the fact that you have had a good time, and I'm sure the team here behind me has done a great job, starting with Lee and of course with Mike as well. That has been where is Mike? Where is Mike? Mike is over there. Has been filling in for Lee for the first few days, and then of course everybody else on the stage here, and let's not forget about the 89.